In a matter of weeks, the kids go on spring break. Some already are on spring break, and some families will decide to go on vacation. If not now, in the summer. But anyone who has kids knows it's tough to keep their interests, and it's tough to plan family vacations and make everybody happy. Dr. Keith Canner is here to talk about planning a successful family spring vacation. Welcome back.
How about that? Well, the first thing you got to consider is anytime you go with your family somewhere, it's an adventure.
Right.
So I would say there's a difference between a vacation and an adventure. So you have to make sure that your expectations are appropriate. Because if you think you're going to go on vacation with your kids and actually like relax and have a really good time.
No, that's silly.
No. So how to plan a family vacation is really, really important.
What is the best way to plan a
the first thing to do is sit down with your whole family and talk about it. If you go on someplace where there's something for everybody, it's much better. Okay, so you talk to your kids, and it's sometimes hard to find something for everybody, but if you go to a place that has enough things that different people can do, it's really a good way to go. So find something that everybody can do. Secondly, it's really important that to prevent against boredom, that you bring stuff with you on your trip. A lot of times you'll go someplace.
You have to be really organized, especially if you have little ones.
You have to. You got to bring your. I call it your bag of tricks. You know, and you have to bring it with you because if there's downtime where everybody's doing something and you've got kids, you want to be able to pull out something.
Or if you're on a long flight, that'll kill any parent.
Bring some stuff that you have with you to do. Some people, will bring their game systems and stuff. I say, look, if you're on vacation, maybe you want to leave that at home, but bring some stuff to play. Some Uno cards, something to do. Rooms are very important. Depending upon the age of the kids. A lot of times, if you bring kids on a trip with you and you put everybody into one room, sometimes it can be anxiety provoking because kids want a little bit of privacy sometimes. So I always say, look, if you have girls, kind of the girls can go here and the boys can go here. But if you start putting boys and girls together in the same room, and if they're like teenagers, you could have a problem on your hands. So that's really important.
I have to tell you, Keith, I took my daughters to Atlantis, and we all stayed in one room, and it was bonding because I have older daughters and young daughters, and we bonded, and it was good.
All girls.
We're all
female.
See,
that's different. If it's all girls and all guys.
So that's the issue.
But if you have boys and girls, privacy is kind of an important thing, and you can take turns.
I wouldn't know about that.
You wouldn't know about that. But you could, you can do the bathroom if you have to get changed and stuff. And then it's also really, really, really important that if you have teens, and this is the trick, if you want to go on vacation with a teenager and have a good time because they can single-handedly kill your vacation, you might want to consider letting them bring a friend.
Yeah.
When you bring,
if they don't have siblings the same age, because my
well, if they get along,
friends,
if they get along, I mean, sometimes siblings will get along. Other times they will fight. If you allow one of them to bring a friend, that gets
expensive for some families. If all the kids,
it does.
I mean, I have 4, so it gets expensive. But
yeah, it's just a thought.
But it's cool.
It's something that you can do. Or if you go to a place where there are other teens. Cruise ships are like that too. They have different programs and things like that you can do.
Where they have like teen nightclubs and stuff like that. That's always fun.
Be careful. You want to make sure you walk by and make sure that it's okay. But the teens are really better when they have peers to hang out with because they're in that stage where they want to be away from mom and dad.
Yeah, they don't even want to know you.
No, they walk by and it's like they'll sit at a different table if you let them. They will. But if you bring a friend, sometimes it makes it better.
Yeah, good idea.
But these are good things. Spring break is a big time. And
again, the key for little ones especially is organization. Like make sure you bring enough to keep those guys busy. Lots of antibacterial.
You bring your bag. You make sure you got stuff to do, and then the other
baby
thing
wipes.
Too, parents always say to me, "Is it okay if the adults have a timeout?" Yes, it's really important that if you bring your kids, that you've got to take a little bit of time for yourself.
Is it? Because I never do that.
It's really important. You have to refuel. It's like that 20-minute nap thing that we've been hearing more about. You got to take a little time for yourself, even if it's a 20-minute nap.
I hope my kids are watching.
No, it's really, really important because it re-energizes the parent, gives you kind of a sense. Maybe hang out with another person so you're talking more than 2 syllables. I mean, it's kind of an important thing to be able to do. And then you're better and you're refreshed when you go back to your kids.
I am not good at that, I have to tell you. I am guilty. I don't take timeouts for myself. Well, I always put my kids first.
But do you get tired then after a while?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you get grumpy?
I don't know.
You don't know? You'll know if you get grumpy because they'll tell you.
I don't think so.
All right.
My timeout's a glass of wine.
That's all right. You do what you got to do.
No, but I'm going to take your advice.
Get a massage.
You always have good advice.
Do something. Go for a walk. Go hit a golf ball. Do something just to get away from your kids a little bit. Get somebody to watch them. Pay your older kid to.
That's the best tip. I don't care about what the kids have. That's the best tip. All right, we got to go.
Very important.
Thank you.